So this is the very top of my computer stand, and in the very corner I've got my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. So that's what it looks like at the moment. It's already hit pan and I really need to buy another one. The next things I have here is my Napoleon Perdis Yin eyeliner. It's gel liner. Then my gel liner from buyingcoins.com. I've been using this for over 4 years and it's $2 something on the website. My Lancome pencil sharpener. I really love this because it doesn't break my eyeliners. The cheap ones do. Then on the far right I've got 2 kabuki brushes from Fearless Cosmetics. So then up here I've got like 4 different containers, you know, powders, foundations, concealers, liners, mascaras, lipsticks, so pretty much everything in its own little containers. And these containers were from Daiso, the Japanese store, for $2.80 each. I really need to go buy some more because they're really good. And I mean, how awesome, like they just fit my MAC powders in there so nicely. My Napoleon Perdis powders are in there, nice and tucked in. And on the side here is my boyfriend. How cute was he when he was in kindergarten? That's him as a baby. He'll kill me for showing you guys this, but yeah. Over here I have my MAC bronzing powder in the shade dark. I mean bronze. And the powder just looks like that. There's a tiny bit of shimmer in it, but when it goes on your skin, you don't see the shimmer at all. It's completely matte. Then over here I've got 2 MAC blotting powders, one in medium dark and the other one in dark. So the top one with the pan showing is the medium dark and the bottom one is dark. I've been using the darker one at the bottom more because my skin has gone a bit darker. And here I've got my Mary Luminizer. You've all seen it all before, but how beautiful is that? It's just an amazing highlight and you can use this as an eyeshadow as well. And further in I've got my limited edition Napoleon Perdis blush draw in the limited edition shade Ocean. Like, it's just a beautiful like jewel palette thing, and I always use the top color. Then here I've got some Napoleon Perdis Camera Finish powders. There is 4 different colors there. These are the powders. The left is G4 and the right is G5. G5 is what I use the most because it's my skin color NC40. If you're a little bit lighter like NC37, you can use G4 on the left. Sometimes I use G4 when my foundation's a bit too dark. These other 2 powders, the left is G2, which is great for brightening under the eyes. And then the right is N5, the color Topaz, which I use for contouring and darker skin tones. Anyone that's like NC40 and above can use it as a contouring powder. Moving on to the second container, this is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC35. I've got 2 here because this one I'm almost out, but I really do hate the fact that it comes with a pump. I mean, when I first got it, I was like, oh my god, yes, it comes with a pump, awesome. But the pump is really hard to control. Sometimes you get more product than you need and you know, it becomes a waste and you can't exactly put it back in the bottle. But the thing I don't like about the bottle is that it's also glass. So if you drop it, it smashes really easily, so beware. I've got my NARS Sheer Glow Stromboli Medium 3 foundation, which I'm already out of, but I just keep it there because I don't want to throw the pump away. I'm going to buy a new one when it comes in stock. It's sold out everywhere. Mecca doesn't have any. This is my Burberry foundation. I love this stuff. I'm almost out of it. It's like down the bottom there now. This stuff is amazing. It is the Velvet Foundation Trench 207. So it's a long wearing foundation. Really good for anyone that has oily skin. My MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC40. This one just has my MAC Pro Longwear pump lid on it because, you know, the Pro Longwear doesn't come with a pump and I don't want to buy the pump. So I just use the pump lid there with it. Behind Burberry foundation is my Hourglass Vel Mineral Primer, which is great for oily skin types. It's amazing. I'm in love with this primer. I don't use any other primers apart from that. But if my skin is red, I use my Napoleon Pettis Autopilot Pre-Foundation Primer. It acts more like a moisturizer than anything. It doesn't make the skin smooth. It doesn't control the oils either for me. Next is my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. And this is in the color medium 57. Sorry if the camera is shaking. I am holding it with my hand. Then behind is my MAC Fix Plus. Love this stuff. It's amazing. Like, it finishes off my makeup when I spray it all over my face. Gives me a nice soft dewy look because I don't like it when my face is too powdery. Then over here, boy oh boy, there's a lot to show you guys. Is my Benefit They're Real mascara. Love this stuff and highly recommend it. It's just very hard to remove if you don't have a proper eye makeup remover. I've got 2 black jewel glues. Love this stuff as well. Highly recommend it. It sticks on really well. It doesn't take too long to dry either, and it dries black. Then I've got my Lime Crime eyeshadow helper. I do have another one in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. That's the old packaging. It came in a really cute packaging way before then, like a little dome-shaped bottle. But yeah, I like the bottle more. These ones, I feel like they don't last as long as the old formula. Up here, this is my MAC Whirl lip liner. Then I've got my Calvin Klein red lipstick liner, my NYX Fuchsia lip liner. Then here is my Napoleon Plum Roll liner. And this one is my Catrice liquid liner. Next I have my Chi Chi lip liner. This one is my Zoeva eye pencil, my Napoleon Pettis lip liner, and my Maybelline liquid liner. I've got 2 Napoleon Pettis mascaras. Both of them are my favorite. This one's Mesmerize. This one is Madame Fantasia. Both are amazing, guys. Alright, so moving on. So now I have my Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner. What is this? My Lancome Brown Liner. My MAC Hip and Happy Lip Liner. My Giorgio Armani Eye-Secure Mascara. This one is my Napoleon Pettis Pinot Noir Lip Liner. At the bottom, I've got my Mauve Mix Napoleon Pettis Lip Liner, my Chi Chi Red Lip Liner, my Lancome Rose Lip Liner. This is my Nude Awakening Napoleon Lip Liner, my Rimmel Eyebrow Pencil, my Lancome Hypnose Mascara. Last but not least is my Scandal Cosmetics eyeliner on the left. And this little one here as well. Very good. It's like a gel pencil liner. Lasts 24 hours like it says. Then I've got Rimmel eyebrow pencil again. My Stila eye pencil that came with my eyeshadow palette. And then my almost used up L'Oreal lip liner in the color Coral. I love this. Moving on, I have most of my MAC lipsticks here. Most but not all. I do have a couple more stored away. I'm going to move these brushes here. So down the bottom in like a MAC sample container, I've got my Lime Crime Coquette lipstick in here. It's just melted, so I chucked it in there. It's a really beautiful peachy nude. Then here are my limited edition Kelly Osbourne lipsticks. One's in the color Kelly Yum Yum, sorry, which is similar to Candy Yum Yum. And it's this one here, but it's not matte. It's a satin. This one here is in the color Dodgy Girl. I've got a backup as well, but I love this color. So I'm just showing you guys again, now that it's open, Candy Yum Yum. These two are Snob, that's my backup. That's Honey Love, and that's Ravishing. So over here I have Russian Red Rebel This one is Saint Germain. This one is Media, my favorite. And Viva Glam Nikki, the limited edition. The bunch of lipsticks I have is the MAC Ladies Who Lunch. This is a mineralized one. This is my Tequila Sunrise lipstick from Girly Cosmetics from IMATS. This is the Napoleon Paris Hara lipstick. It's a really nice orange, like similar to these two here. This one is a really pretty pink. I love this lipstick to death. It's by Saffron. And this one is in the shade or number 28. So stored away on the side is my Lucas Purple ointment, which I love. My YSL lipstick in the color Fetish Pink number 8. This one is like a baby pink sort of color, like that there. The next lipstick I have here is also by YSL. This is in the color 23. I don't like these lipsticks here because they're too creamy and they don't last. This one is in the color 6. This is the Rouge Pour Couture. It's a nude. Then on the very far end, I've got Velveteens. So Velveteens, Salem, Suede Berry, Utopia, Pink Velvet, Red Velvet. Down at the bottom here on my table is pretty much my tools. So I've got some makeup brushes here, like all in a candle jar from, what's that candle brand called again? It's the Glass House one. So I've got like my MAC brushes, Sigma brushes, Sedona Lace, Napoleon Paris, Vital Radiance, Sonia Cashew, Fearless Cosmetics, Zoeva, Sigma, Elf, Royal Langnickel, my 2 beauty blenders. Oh my god, this is so funny. My Co Super tampons. This is where I keep my eyeshadow stored until I go and buy another container. I'm gonna have to put these in the box here. Oh, and my contact lens. These are the new ones I just got in the mail like 2 days ago. I have to show you guys. I got these blue ones as well, but yeah, I'll show you guys in a review. Ooh, my brushes. I'll pop these away. So down here are my Napoleon Paris, like whatchamacallit, loose eye dust. This is Wintry Lily. It's such a gorgeous color. I'm scared that if I open it, it's gonna fly around everywhere. But it looks white there, but it's not actually white. It's got a tinge of like blue or violet undertones. Then here I've got Indigo Girl for dark smoky eyes. It's a really pretty pigment. Then in here, really randomly, my MAC Orb single shadow, which I haven't depotted and I don't know how. When I can't open it, but yeah. I've got Blushing Bride, which is a really beautiful eyeshadow, and I use it as a contour, as a highlight as well. Just a pretty champagne color. Premium Denim, which is a matte. Sugar Plum. I've got Green Living. I forgot what this one's called, but it's like a really pretty, like a off brown plum sort of color. So it's called Chocolate Ganache. Then I've got Sparkling Bubbly and Trench Coat, which I broke, and I've hit pan. So over on this side I've got my Marc Jacobs watch. I've got a tiny wrist, so this is what I wear to work to know the time. Then my Napoleon Paris badge. Oh, and on this side is my favorite Latona's brush cleaner. I got this 1 liter for I think $30, but it's lasted me for so long. And I just pop it in this little spray bottle and it keeps all my brushes clean. But yeah, in here, this container I got from some storage place. I've got my Lime Crime China Dope palette. The colors just look like that. Very, very pigmented. all matte except for the one in the middle. It has a bit of shimmer to it. It's not yellow, it's more like a goldish yellow. Then I've got my Urban Decay Naked 3, Naked 2, Naked 1, Chi Chi Naturals palette. This is actually an amazing palette. I just haven't done a tutorial with it. Oh my god, so hard to open. It's quite pigmented. It looks very, very pretty as well. And yep, my Z palette with some La Femme eyeshadows from CameraReadyCosmetics.com. My Burning Hearts Sugar Peel palette from Karma Loop. I got this as a freebie when I was doing a review, sorry, I can't say that word for them. Really pretty colors. I've used it before. Then I've got my Australis On Tour contour kit. So this is what the contour kit looks like. It looks similar to the Anastasia palette, which I haven't bought yet. I was gonna buy it a couple of months back, but I didn't end up buying it because I saw this coming out. Anyways, this was so hard to get a hold of, but the colors are so hard to blend. You just gotta be super careful with this. Then I've got my Stila in the Moment palette, my Lorac Pro palette, the limited edition one, and my Z palette with like just really randomly La Femme eyeshadows, which I've hit pan with. I love these shadows. Really messy, but you know, my Physicians Formula blush, my La Femme blush, Stila eyeshadows, and Hot Mama The Balm blush.